Welcome to Butterflies of Biosphere, and I'm Dan Danaher, and today I'm with Nigel Symington.
I'm chairman of the Sussex branch of Butterfly Conservation.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're at Devil's Dyke, and we're looking for the...
Green Hairstreak.
I feel like we're a bit like Ant and Dec, you know. I say one thing, you say the
Oh, maybe, yes.
Anyway, so we're looking for the Green Hairstreak. It's a good spot, isn't it?
It looks a fantastic spot. We've got this absolute full sun on this lovely chalk grassland slope. Wonderful, we've seen some orchids already at the bottom, we've seen orange tips flying by.
Yeah.
There's lots of little scrubby bushes that they like to fly from.
Yeah.
So I think it bodes very well.
And we're very lucky with the weather at the moment, because I was worried about not actually getting this species in.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's warm, there's no wind, you really couldn't have a better day.
No, well, let's see if we can go and find some then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nigel, this place is really coming alive now, isn't it? I mean, I don't think I've seen so many dingy skippers at one spot.
It's fantastic how they've just really appeared now that the sun's come out.
Yeah, and we've seen quite a few orange tips, and what else have we seen?
I mean, brimstones.
That's right, yeah, brimstones.
And probably, I think, one or two small whites.
Yeah. Now we just have to find that elusive green hairstreak.
It's in there somewhere, I'm sure it's waiting for us. Right.
What have you seen, Nigel?
Peacock. A lovely one, very big, very beautifully marked. Well, a few years ago I made a list of all the places with people like Green Tours and Nature Trek, of places I wanted to go. And when I looked at it, I thought, well, yes, that's all very nice, but why am I going away from here?
Yeah.
There's so many places in Sussex I haven't been to, and
Yeah.
so many lovely sites like this that are so beautiful at different times of year. Why do you want to leave it? Sussex is a place you come to.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh.
Green hairstreak.
Yeah.
Let's go. Wow, Nigel, look at that. That is really beautiful, isn't it?
That is a fantastic little insect, isn't it?
Yeah, very little of the white markings on the hind or forewings.
Almost pure green, isn't it? Just that lovely row of markings at the back of the wing.
Yeah, and spending quite a bit of time probing this floret, because it's clearly keen to get as much nectar as it can, having spent the evening or the last night being quite cold, and it needs a bit of energy to start its day off.
It's having a really good dinner, isn't it?
Breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah, breakfast. I don't know what butterflies have, but it's enjoying it anyway.
It surely is.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful silhouette of this butterfly.
Right.
It amazes me because this insect is so feisty, and it sticks on his one little terminal leaf, and it'll come back time and time again, won't it?
Yeah. Oh, there's the original one back.
Fantastic. Oh, we're really finding them now. Oh, silly man. Wonder if this will work.
It's still doing. It's still there.
How about that?
Wow.
What's one still? What's interesting about this butterfly is that unlike the other hair streaks, it lays an egg that lasts only for, what,
About
2
weeks, isn't it? Yes, yes.
And so therefore it hasn't got a tough cuticle to survive the winter months, unlike, like, for example, when I was with Richard Roebuck. He found us one, and it was a pure white thing, had an amazing lattice network, rather like the one I saw actually with Jamie Burston. That again had this lattice network, clearly designed to give it real structural rigidity. But these things, they can just insert them, can't they? Because they're so flexible into
the gorse.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Or whatever else it is.
Whatever else, yes, yes.
And then, of course, the main thing is that it gets through the winter with is a pupa.
Yeah.
Where it's believed they go down into ants' nests and they're protected by the ants.
Yeah, it's fascinating how many different sorts of butterflies live together with ants.
Yeah, mostly the Los Indies, isn't it?
The
blue
blues,
family.
yes, yes.
Yeah, incredible, really.
Yes. You soon find that out if you lie on the ground when you're trying to photograph them.
Always a comedian.
Yes.
Sorry. Well, Nigel, that was exciting, wasn't it?
That's been a fantastic day, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
so many butterflies.
How many do you think we saw?
Well, I think we must have seen at least 10.
Yeah.
Because there was that wonderful place just along here where we saw 5 of them in the same field of view all at once.
Yeah, and then I had that one on my finger.
Yeah, and it just sat there for ages while you filmed it.
And such a dainty little thing as well. It's amazing that they can tolerate such a wide variety of different environments. You think about it, I've seen them in Sweden. Just about 3 weeks ago, I saw 20 of them in a good friend's garden, John Denny, in Corfu. So, you know, from Mackay to the tundra, very local in this country. And I think we're in a valley here, aren't we? And I think that what's key to it is landscape features, bushes, and good microclimates.
And having a sheltered area, I think,
Yeah.
where it's not too windy, because they certainly seem to be in this quite localised area around here. And I imagine if you go up the other side of the hill, you probably wouldn't see any.
Yeah, and it's all about that perching, isn't it, for the territoriality, you know,
Yes.
so they've got somewhere to perch. Yeah, it's a very interesting insect.
And they're so easy to see when you see them, but the sad thing is, think of the hundreds of people walking past us who probably have no idea that there's something so beautiful just yards away from where they're standing.
Yeah, well, it's been great, Nigel.
It's been a fantastic day. Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for suggesting it.
You're welcome. Well, the more I do this, the more I realise that going out with my butterfly enthusiast friends is almost as enjoyable as seeing the insects themselves. If you want to see the green hairstreak, then Devil's Dyke is a really good bet, but go sooner rather than later, because it's not going to be very long before they're beyond their best. If you don't have your own car, you can always go on the 77 bus from Brighton Pier all the way to Devil's Dyke. If you see any there or anywhere else in the Biosphere, then we would love to hear about it, either on the Butterflies of the Biosphere Facebook page or on the Sussex branch of Butterfly Conservation sightings page. So, until the next time, good luck.